Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show to talk about the Denver Nuggets beating the Boston Celtics 114-110 reaction. So, obviously, they're continuing without Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon for now, still coming off the bench. They're starting Murray, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Jerome Holmes, and Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones actually won this game with a left foot soreness or something like that, but this Nuggets team, man, they're good even without Jokic. They're winning games. They beat Philly in overtime, I believe it was. The other night where Jalen Pickett had a big game, and tonight it was Peyton Watson. Tonight had I believe this has to be a career high of 30 points. There's no way he has a career high more than 30. He made 6 of 7 3-pointers, 30 points. On this 7-game road stretch for the Nuggets, I think it was an incredible road trip and a very, very successful one. The Nuggets, I feel like, have brought the group through through their whole trip. Their mentality's been good. Everyone's balled in with this team, even with Jokic being out. Jamal Murray even tonight had 22 points and 17 assists with 8 rebounds, a near 20-20 game. He playing out of double teams the way he has been is incredible. 17 assists to 2 turnovers tonight in the win, and whatever's the right play, he's been making it for this team. And the Celtics, they played a pretty good game, but it was just too much Peyton Watson tonight for this Celtics team. Like, Derek White had a really bad shooting night, 3 of 12 from 3. Like, Jaylen Brown continues to cook. He had 33 points on 14 of 29 shooting, hit 4 threes, had 7 rebounds and 4 assists. He did have 7 turnovers, but he does have the ball in his hands a lot. Like, Peyton Pritchard didn't shoot the 3-ball well. The Celtics didn't shoot the 3-ball too well tonight, 15 of 30, while the Nuggets went 20 of 44. And they only had 1 turnover tonight, or they had 14 turnovers. Nuggets had 7, so 7 more turnovers. Those possessions that you can get better at, whether you win or lose, there's 15, 20 possessions that they can get better at, regardless of the results. Stick to that process for the Celtics. Yeah, this was a fun game, though. 114-110, your final score. You can learn from this loss, because it ain't like Denver's a bad team. Even without Jokic, they're still a pretty good basketball team. But yeah, this was a fun back-and-forth game all the way throughout. It's just that little stretch where the Nuggets took a good lead, and then down the stretch making clutch basket for clutch basket. There wasn't nothing lucky about that W. Peyton Watson with 6 threes. I mean, unreal. I mean, they were just leaving him open. He was making them pay. I mean, wide open threes, got to make the defense pay. And he did. You say there was nothing lucky about this win. Defense looks absolutely elite today. Jamal is playing at a good level. It's almost like having a really good point guard helps your offense. Wish I'd say that with Kentucky basketball. The only reason I mention that is because Jamal Murray used to play at Kentucky at college. But Peyton Watson and Mayo deserve credit, but Zeke has been balling and as well off the bench. Zeke Naji, he had 12 points off the bench in this one. He also had 2 steals and 2 blocks. I remember people were saying, "Oh, Jamal Murray ain't a good playmaker." He had 17 assists tonight. That's pretty good to me. Jokic and Murray are really good playmakers. Nearly a triple-double. That's like a freaking Nikola Jokic stat line. But the energy from the bench was charging all season for the recent games. But I will say Peyton Watson got to make some free throws. He's only 4, but he tried to lose it there at the end. But his 3-point shooting was kind of a difference. I mean, they won by 4 points, and he made 6 of 7 from 3. And Tim Hardaway had 14 off the bench. Like, they had 3 guys off the bench with 12-plus points. Yeah, this was a fun back-and-forth game, man. Celtics made it interesting at the end, but the Nuggets hold on. So let's go over the stat sheet. Denver, they improved to 25-12 in the season, 15-7 on the road, scored 114 points. They had 31 in the first quarter, 27 in the second quarter, 21 in the third quarter, and 35 in the fourth quarter. For Boston, they dropped to 23-13, 11-6 at home. They scored 110 points. 35 in the first quarter, 22 and 23 in the second quarter, 24 in the third quarter, and 28 in the third quarter. They had a really good first quarter offensively, but then the Denver defense locked in this one. So let's go over the team stat, box score. Peyton Watson, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 10 of 15 from the field, 6 of 7 from 3. 6 of 7 from the three-point line. What a game from Christian Watson. Got to be a career high, or at least up there. Murray, 22 points, 17 assists, 8 rebounds, 8 for 18. Christian Brown, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Spencer Jones, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Jerron Holmes, 6 points, 2 for 5 from 3. Off the bench, Aaron Gordon, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. Zeke Naji had 12 points, 3 for 9 from the field. Tim Hardaway Jr., 14 points, 4 of 8 from 3. Jalen Pickett, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and Bruce Brown with 4 points and 2 steals. Their shooting split's 45, 45, and 67. Nice. 39 rebounds, 27 assists, 7 turnovers, 7 steals, 8 blocks, 12 overboards, 27 D-boards, and 15 fouls. For Boston, Jalen Brown, 33 points, 14 of 29 from the field, 4 of 6 from the three-point line. Derek White, 17 points, 7 for 19, only 3 of 12 from the three-point line. Derek White, a really rough night. Peyton Pritchard, 17 points, only 1 of 6 from 3. Sam Hauser, 6 points, 2 for 6 in the miss. Wait, that 6 points and 20 rebounds. My lord, 10 offensive and 10 defense. They controlled the glass. Anthony Simons, 15 points, 6 and 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. Luka Garza, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. Jordan Walsh and Baylor Shireman, each with 1 point. Hugo Gonzalez, 3 points. So their shooting splits 45, 39, 60, 53 rebounds, 16 assists, 14 turnovers, 6 steals, 6 blocks, 21 boards, 32 D-boards, and 20 fouls. So that's all I say for this game. Denver gets the 114, 110 win. And so that's all I say for this game. If you just tuned in for this, League Lock and Craft for more, I'm gonna go over the rest of the college football news for tonight. And I'm just gonna go over the rest of the college football news here tonight. This is just from the transfer portal. There's nothing from Hayes Fawcett, so let's go over what's left of the transfer portal for today. Turn through here. Isaiah Kima, Ohio State transfer lineman, is signed with Utah. I was talking about Cam Dooley before the first college football news video ended. He's going to Florida. Old Mini starting tight end Jalen Butler is visiting Kansas tomorrow. Kamari Burns has signed with Kansas State. Cincinnati transfer edge rusher. Kansas State transfer edge rusher Ryan Davis is committed to Baylor. In ACC, Big 10, Big 12 score names to watch for Missouri transfer edge Damon Wilson. I think we talked about J.O. Lopez going to Wake Forest. Arizona offensive lineman Jordan Brown plans to enter the transfer portal. Taj White, Rutgers offensive tackle, is committed to Colorado. Sacramento State transfer wide receiver Ernest Campbell is committed to Colorado. Peyton Akos reports. Central Oklahoma defensive lineman Wesley Hudson's entering the transfer portal. Texas and Indiana, they are battling for a top offensive transfer. In case you want to know, because they have to have Gronk to do this since they have the shit behind a paywall. It's Joe Brunner, a 6'7" offensive lineman, or 6'5" offensive lineman. So there you go. You didn't have to try and go through the paywall. I read you what it said from Gronk. New Mexico State corner Derek Cobb is entering the transfer portal. Washington State's lineman Caleb Smith is entering the transfer portal. Utah transfer quarterback Isaac Wilson is expected to transfer to Colorado. He's a younger brother of Zach Wilson. Illinois transfer linebacker JoJo Hayden is signed with Purdue. Rice safety Marcus Williams is committed to Mississippi State. Wilt Fong names multiple SEC and Big 12 teams as contenders for Tennessee transfer Boo Carter. Auburn transfer Horatio Fields is committed to Missouri. Running back R.J. Campbell is committed to Duke from Rutgers. Memphis linebacker Everett Rosal will visit Houston on Thursday. And then Utah edge Jonah Lee Ia has entered the transfer portal. Jackson State running back Jamal Mills committed to Syracuse. He ran for 1,000 yards, 5 TDs, and 60 yards a carry in 2025. Boston College transfer Reed Harris has committed to Arizona State. Alex Hong has committed to Northwestern from UConn. Michigan and Kyle Winningham are set to host an elite transfer portal prospect. Offensive lineman for Penn State, Michael Trampman III, is entered the transfer portal. DJ Jordan, USC transfer, signed with Arizona. And then Sile Uluave, Arizona offensive lineman, is entered the transfer portal. FAU transfer corner Brian Blades II is signed with Purdue. Wake Forest. Florida standout edge Jaden Woods will return to the Gators next year. Louisiana Monroe defensive lineman Jaden Hamlin is entering the transfer portal. An ACC, Big 10, and Big 12 school are names to watch for Ohio State transfer Quincy Porter. See if we can have anything from on 3, and then we'll call it a video here. I just want to get the college football news. I don't feel like I'm just not in the mood to upload another one after getting doing these basketball recaps. So, there's nothing else. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.